Hi guys, you're welcome to another video, and in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to dry your fluted pumpkin leaves. In Cameroon we call it Okongobong, and in Nigeria they call it UGU for exportation, meaning you can actually carry your Okongobong with you to another foreign country. You know the usual way that we slice Okongobong in Cameroon, very thinly. That's not what you'll be doing. Instead, the sizes will be a little bit bigger because when vegetables tend to pass through boiling water, they tend to shrink, and when you dry it, you realize that it is still going to shrink. So you guys, it should not be so thin. For safety purposes, I'll advise that you look for a cloth and wrap on the finger next to your thumb so that you're not going to injure yourself. Mind you, if you're not careful or your knife is very sharp, you're going to cut your finger. So I'll advise you use a cloth to tie your finger properly so the knife does not cut your finger. When we are almost done slicing our fluted pumpkin leaves or Okongobong ugu, we are going to stand a very big pot of water on the fire so that it can boil, because we are going to be washing this vegetable before drying it. Most people just slice and dry, but then I'll advise you wash it, because when you dry it without washing it, you realize that mold catches it easily. You can see it when you seal it in a Ziploc wrapper. So you need to help yourself by washing it first. Most people use salt instead of limestone. In Cameroon we call this akangwa. To dissolve this limestone, I'm going to add it to some water, and then I'm going to add to my boiling pot. This is what is left, and you have to be careful so stones do not enter your pot. As this pot is like this, it is supposed to boil first before you proceed with the next step. Add in your very hot water to your vegetable. As you can see, my mother and my sister did that, and my mother is mixing this properly because she wants the vegetable to get soaked in that water. The vegetable will not stay for so long in the water, so you have to try your best to make sure that the water touches every angle of your vegetable. This is because we do not want to overcook it. And unlike the bitter leaf process where you have to add the vegetable to the pot on the fire, for our fluted pumpkin leaves, we are going to add the water to the vegetable. So we are going to take out the water because I said the vegetable does not have to sit too long in that water, else it is going to lose its color and it's going to overcook. Add in very cold water to prevent it from cooking any further, and we are just going to repeat this process 2 to 3 times, and our vegetable is actually ready for the drying process. That is all that there is to it. After squeezing it, make sure you just dry it under the sun. I skipped the day 1 process, but this is the day 2 process, and this is the day 3 process. The sun was out on that day and dried this vegetable completely. You have to make sure that when you are drying it, you keep on turning it, check it to make sure that every other part of this vegetable is getting dry properly. is the best way to preserve your fluted pumpkin leaves. Do not bother. When it dries up, this is how the color becomes. So that is perfectly okay. Put in your Ziploc bags and it is ready for exportation. Thank you guys for watching, and do not forget to subscribe. See you guys in my next video. Bye.